Hey guys, well, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? But welcome back. As we mentioned in last week's video, this week we're going back in time to the school holidays just before Easter when we visited Cobb & Co. So thanks for joining us for another episode. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. Hey, from last week we left Marshall Ski Lakes, which is now called something else.
Something else, we'll write it in the bottom.
Which is strange, it seemed to have happened while we were there pretty much.
Yeah.
We've come a little bit further north. It's probably 40 minutes north. It's a bit closer to Gympie than we actually thought. It's called Cobb & Co.
It's a place we've heard a lot about.
Yes.
Heard really good things about it, so
now,
check it out.
The weather's good at the moment, but coming here, it was not.
No.
It was absolutely hammering down. It's,
I was like, of course it is.
We're a little bit worried there for a moment. You see the boat's not on the roof. We had to shoot back to Brisbane for a 90th. So we just left it there because we know we're not going to have any use for it over the next short amount of time until Camp Furukuru anyway.
Yeah, and I nearly took out the awning to put it on the car
Tell
anyway,
that story.
So.
Tell that story. Go on, I'll let you do it.
I normally drive this, but it normally doesn't have a boat on it. So like on the days that we were back, I had to move my car so Alex's mum could get out, and I went to drive it back in the driveway and forgot that it had a boat on and crashed into the awning.
So I get a text saying, yep, drove into the carport with the boat on.
It doesn't end there though, does it? And then I tried to drive down the street, not knowing I'd snapped a thing, and the bloody boat nearly flew off the back of the car.
We'll put a photo in of what the boat looked like when she finally got it back home.
I went over a speed bump and I was like, oh, that was a bit noisier than usual.
I tell you what, she was this close to like having to ring me up saying there's a boat on the road and
yes,
it's ours.
I've lost the boat.
Anyway, doesn't matter. It happens. Yeah, so this joint, I'm pretty impressed, Erin. What do you reckon?
Yeah, from what we've seen, it looks amazing.
We got
plenty for the kids.
Yeah, it's all unpowered here, I think. No, that was somewhere else I was looking at. There must be powered sites here. Regardless, we're unpowered.
We're always unpowered.
Beautiful big grassy areas. There's been a lot of rain, so it's a little bit boggy, but it's not too bad, to be honest.
What were you going to say, Toby?
There's a bike park I can ride.
Yeah, there is. Look, honestly, we've only been here for a minute, but just checking in the office and seeing everything they've got, pretty impressive. There's a lot of infrastructure here. So we'll get set up, and then the kids are probably going to want to go nuts on all this stuff, so we'll show you around. Here we go. This is more like us.
This is the weather we're used to.
Come on.
Why?
Oh, Rain Parrot said there's not much, and tomorrow's meant to be all right, but what do you do? Doesn't bother Toby. Hey?
He said, what do you do? So I said, go away from us.
Yeah, camp anywhere that we're not.
Once again, we're offering drought services. If you're in a drought, let us know. We'll come out to your place of residence and make it rain.
They definitely don't want us out west at the moment.
No, poor buggers. Heart goes out to everyone out west.
Yes.
If you're in one of those areas, yeah, we'll feeling for you.
I wish we could offer dry out services. But
yeah, but we don't do that.
No, sorry.
Morning, everyone. Hey, it rained an incredible amount last night. Absolutely bucketed down. So we've ended up, because we're kind of at the bottom of a hill here in our camp spot, we've ended up with a very soggy ground. Hopefully it dries out a bit today. There, once again, says there's not meant to be much today, but we'll see what happens. Went up to grab Erin a coffee this morning because I'm making mine in the van, but she forgot her vanilla flavouring for hers. So went and bought her a vanilla latte that she likes up there, and got to say, the little coffee shop they've got is spot on. Really good setup, and good amount of staff in there, so they were pumping the coffees out. So yeah, Good work there, Cobb & Co. I'm going to make up a bit of brekkie this morning. It's a weird one. Never done it, but I've kind of had it in my head. And it's using a bit of a leftover meal that we had last night and the night before. So I'll show you, but I told Erin, don't have your hopes too high. Be ready to eat some wheat bix. So it's a bit of a one pot cook. I'm just going to leave this fry pan on there. I finally got myself a fry pan with a detachable handle. First thing, pulled out these hash browns earlier on, so they're all like gone a bit mushy. Next up, we're going to put a bit of this casserole in. Bloody delicious. Erin made it the other night. It's like a beef, tomato-y, bacon, mushroom. So I'm going to put that all in there. The idea in my head is as that heats up, it's going to all soak into that potato. Be delicious. Bit of salami, quick fry. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Now, just going to top it off with some eggs, and I was going to do cheese, but we're out, so it is what it is. All right, come outside, mate. Everyone outside? In your pajamas still?
Yeah.
It's 2 p.m.
That's what holidays is all about. It's 2 p.m. That's how long it took you to cook breakfast.
Yeah. It's not really 2 p.m, but it did take me a long time. What do you reckon?
I'm intrigued. You never know what you're going to get when Alex cooks.
I reckon it turned out good.
My God, what is it?
I had in my mind a bit of a paella, except nothing like paella.
No rice.
No rice.
Potato.
But instead of rice, it's potato. Let's see how we went here. Oh, a little bit.
It's kind of almost like a shakshuka.
Yeah. All right, have a go.
Are we all just eating out of this, are we?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, go.
But look at the potato. It's gone all nice and crispy at the bottom. Soaked up all those tomatoey flavours.
Master Chef Dad.
Oh. Not bad if I don't say so myself.
Is that the stew?
Yeah. It's the stew you love, buddy.
It'll be 2 o'clock by the time I get a mouthful.
Yeah, I know.
Super hard to eat.
We're going to run out of battery on this GoPro soon. You won't even taste it. It'll just be burning your mouth.
Yummy.
What do you reckon?
Good.
I did good?
Yeah. Impressed.
I honestly had no idea what I was doing. I just absolutely winged that, but I sort of saw it in my head and I thought that can work.
Like I said, you never know what you're going to get when Alex cooks.
No.
Sometimes it can be like the most random concoction.
Remember when you put onion rings on pizza?
Yeah, that was delicious though.
Yeah, it
Because
was.
sometimes it comes up with some really good combinations.
Yeah. All right, we're in Gympie now. We've come down to the Rotary Park, and the idea here is we're going to wear the dogs out
Yes.
because we want to go to the museum. If we give them a good walk now, they will just chill in the canopy and be happy as Larry in there.
That is not the prettiest bird I've ever seen.
How's this, Eric?
Wild.
All those rings that you can see up there are the flood heights.
Oh, so that very top one
Yeah,
is like, what was that?
1893.
No, 1890 and 2011.
What are you looking at? It's in order.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the colours are like not the colours of the rings, that's why.
No,
I blame that and not my brain.
1893, but that one in 2022 got that high.
Right.
That one there. That is a lot of water.
That is a lot of water.
I'll tell you what, these geese are not scared at all, are they?
No, one like swam right up to me before and I was like, what are you doing?
They're obviously so used to humans and animals interacting with them, they just don't even flinch.
Did you say geese? They're swans, aren't they?
I don't know. I got it wrong last time.
Black
Yeah,
swan.
I'm pretty sure they're black swans.
Oh well. I'm the goose then, aren't I?
You are.
We're going to go check out the gold mining museum, guys. I don't even know what it's called, but it's one of those ones that we've driven past every time we've gone to either Fraser or Inskip Point and said we have to go there.
Or Gucci.
Yeah.
Like literally every time we drive through here, we're like, we'll go visit that one day.
And never been in. I feel like I keep saying at the moment it's something we've never done and it's close by, but it's just so true. So many things we haven't seen close to us.
Holy moly. It's the size of the biggest gold nugget ever found in Queensland. That's massive.
That bloke is creepy.
Straight out of the troll movie.
It does, eh? Why are its eyes hollow? That's creepy.
Have you given up?
I have. I don't think I'm finding my fortune in here.
Well, that's a bummer, guys. What we really wanted to do was walk out along that to this gantry here, the old mining gantry, and check it out. It's the one thing we've seen every time we've driven past, but it is closed. Fortunately, I think council's closed it because it's dilapidated, but they're not really looking at putting money into it. So there's a petition up there. Be cool. Hopefully one day we do get to go out.
That afternoon, it was time to check out the Billabong at Cobb & Co, even though the boys told me it was freezing cold. The remedy? A fire and family time back at camp.
There he is. You good, bud?
There he is.
You go to the buck track?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice skid.
Thank you.
Now I don't want to state the absolute Now I don't want to state the absolute obvious, guys, but we're having a fire tonight. And that's a little bit that's a little bit special for us because we don't often have fires.
No.
I'm a big one on if it's hot, I don't have a fire. So it's finally cooling down.
And it takes even more for me to want to sit outside by a fire. I'd much rather be in bed. I don't know, I'm just not really an outdoorsy person, which is wild considering our occupation, but
Maybe we've got to start a new channel with you just sitting in the bedroom.
Erin indoors crocheting.
Anyway, I just wanted to take the moment while we're sitting here reflecting on life, staring into a fire, say thank you.
And also, hold on,
Hold that thought.
be right back.
Anyway, I don't know where I was at before that phone call, but
There's a bug on my face.
you'll get that outdoors, Erin. Not in your bedroom.
Hence why I'm not an outdoorsy person.
All I wanted to say was thank you to everyone who has donated to the My Cause, which is the Camp FREECAMPING donations.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible, whether it be $1 or $10,000. It all means something, and
It all makes a difference.
we really appreciate it. From the
We
bottom of our
do.
hearts, thank you. Yeah, absolutely amazing. And I don't know when this video is coming out, but if it's before Camp FREECAMPING, you should come. 3rd and 4th
We'd
of
love
May.
to see you. I'm so looking forward to having like a good little boot scoot.
Yep, I'm so looking forward to you being bald.
Not so much looking forward to that part, but you know.
Anyway, guys, 3rd and 4th of May, campfreeqa.com.au for your tickets. Let's get back to what we were doing before, sitting at the fire. But we're all hooked up, guys. Good little camp here, I have to say, even though it was sloppy and wet, which normally turns you right off at.
Yeah.
It was still good.
There's still plenty to do to keep you occupied, so.
I did mention the price though. We paid $168 for 2 nights. Now, I didn't realise before we got here. I was the one that organised this. I rang up because we were trying to find somewhere around the sunny coast / Gympie, and a lot of places were booked out or just crazy because the school holidays, obviously, and coming up to Easter. So, look, I don't know if that's a standard price or not, but you can understand because there is a lot of stuff here, like I said.
Yeah, it's very, very well set up. Like, there's toilets everywhere. There's so much for the kids to do. Like, it's all really well maintained and everything. So you can see where the money goes.
It looks like a lot of people are rolling in for the Easter weekend too. So,
yeah.
Look, it'd be a good spot when everyone's here and they've got all the activities and stuff.
Yeah.
But now...
Unfortunately, though, we were here, like, our main day here was the day that they weren't really doing anything.
Yeah.
So
they do a big...
miss out a bit, but...
Big water slide, apparently, but they missed out on that. But anyway, that's the way it goes. We're going to head inland now, and I always forget the name of the place. Barramundi. So,
I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right.
We're meeting up with some mates out there, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be the Easter long weekend, even though that's already gone by now. But yeah, looking forward to it. Heading back inland. Hopefully get away from this rain.
Please.